Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside, and a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. He's hanging towards the back of the pack in the early goings, but there's still time left for him to have a breakout performance.
And he may not be a standout in this rookie class, but he's made important contributions.
Well, he's not jumping off the page at you right now, but it's still early, and the game is still slowing down for him.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Jalen Williams is out there with Smith. Then there's Jalen Duren. And for the Force, they've got Bam Adebayo. Also Jimmy Butler out there, and it's Moncrief in at the 1. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. All right, Tim, we're in the earlier portion of an NBA season. As a player, was this part easier, harder, or about the same as down the stretch?
No, B.A., I think it was a little easier early in the season because your body felt fresh. There was an adrenaline and a newness to the season. Often later in the year, you get much more wore down physically.
And if you're in contention, the pressure and the stress picks up as well.
No doubt, particularly coming out of those dog days, the dead of winter.
Pure from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Pass to Moncrief. Here's Ewing, covered by Duren. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Pittsburgh shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Shooting one shot.
And that one misses. It's Williams, high post. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Duren, the pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Butler. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by SGA. Jacks up a 3. And it's Ewing with a rebound. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Now here's Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Willie Green. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, Ali, thanks once again. Now here's Butler. The kick out to Adebayo. Some nice ball movement by Pittsburgh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ewing. Hits the target from 18 feet. Ewing's got 6 points. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all three.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Pass to Moncrief. Outside Adebayo. On target from range.
Yeah, Adebayo getting it done from downtown.
Thunder with a lead. Now here's SGA. Duran the screen. Throws it up high. And they're on the break. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Tries the spin move. SGA passes to Williams. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. He shoots. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Inside, Butler passes to Adebayo. SGA deciding where to go with it. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ewing. Shoots over Duran. Ewing, no good. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 1. This game against Pittsburgh here, it's their first meeting of the season.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys. And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on it. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Into the post. Banked it in off the glass.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
To the paint. There's the steal. 3 on 3. 3-pointer. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Barkley. From the arc. From deep. Fires in the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pittsburgh has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Kittles passes to Anthony. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Pittsburgh.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Here's LaRue. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Barkley. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Robinson passes to Kittles. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Some nice ball movement by Pittsburgh. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McKee. He gets it in there. Now it's a 4-point Pittsburgh lead.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Pass to Kaman. Here's LaRue. This one for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Here's Anthony. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a bucket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Thunder trail by 6. The shot to stop the run. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Pittsburgh leading by 3. Cuts off the pass. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Kaman. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Back to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Anthony. And it's Koloko with a rebound. Here's Barkley. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Pittsburgh has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. On the wing, Anthony. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. Here's LaRue. Good. He's got 5. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Jalen Duren, Smith out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's the Force with the ball. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. From downtown, Moncrief, no good. Thunder leading by 3. And stolen by Anthony. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Back to SGA. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Moncrief.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Pass to Ewing. Here's Moncrief. And stolen by Williams. Jumps up. Oh, man.
Look out below.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Moncrief. 6 on the shot clock. Pittsburgh needs to get off a shot here. Right side, Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Williams has got 5 points.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Making a switch here. Butler's checked in. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. In the 3rd spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Pittsburgh has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the 2nd quarter. To halt the run, Smith with the rebound. Thunder leading by 8. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you guys.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's McKee. To the inside, 4 on the clock, and Ewing gets it to go. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Here's SGA. After the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. Puts it up. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Pass to Moncrief. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Adebayo's checked in for Pittsburgh.
Substitution for Pittsburgh. Number 13, Bam Adebayo.
Here's Moncrief. No points yet. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Pass to SGA. It's hauled in by Moncrief. And it's SGA missing.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Butler on the wing. Williams defending. Butler passes to Adebayo. Here's Moncrief. No good on the 3. Outside, SGA. To stop the drought. Again, SGA can't get it to go.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Curran with a steal. To the left wing. Pass Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Pulls it. Up again. They shoot again. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous-Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Kittles. No points so far. Robinson for 3. Drains the triple.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Pass to Koloko. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Butler. Fades away. Oklahoma City grabs the miss.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
They set the pick to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Intercepted. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assisted.
And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Adebayo. Rebounded by Kamen.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Pass to LaRue. Just 5 to shoot, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pittsburgh has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Kittles passes to Adebayo.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Butler.
2 minutes.
And it's Barkley with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 9. To the right side. Puts it up from 17. Can't get that one to go. And now just 3 of 10 shooting. And the Force shooting the ball at 46% from the floor.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Koloko. Inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here's what Pittsburgh's schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up. But quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
1:03 left in the first half. The runner inside. And it's Barkley with a rebound.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 9 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Down low. And Ewing gets it to go.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Thunder leading by 7. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Kittles passes to Robinson. Here's Ewing. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so it's Oklahoma City finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, and fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today.
He's been hunting for a shot pretty much all first half, and why not? The results speak for themselves.
From the naked eye, he just looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
Isn't Ernie, what is a naked eye?
I was just about to say, isn't the eye always naked?
It is.
Well, no, if you put glasses on.
Ooh.
Are glasses like clothes? Eye clothes. Let's start a new company, Kenny.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
Check it out, OKC. They're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Pittsburgh trailing. We've got Jimmy Butler. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Ewing in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Fires the 3, rebounded by Butler. And the Force shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Some nice ball movement by Pittsburgh. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Duren with a steal. Williams against Adebayo. And here's SGA. Launches it from deep. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
The quick look, no good that time.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
For Pittsburgh, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Butler. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. To the wing, right side. Knocks down the triple. And now just a 3-point Thunder lead.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Duren the screen. SGA passes to Williams. To the paint. Here's McKee. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he drops it first. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Moncrief. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pittsburgh, no good that time either. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. They're scoreless since the first half. Outside, SGA. Picked by Smith. Here's SGA. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Williams against Butler. Pass to Moncrief. Just 5 on the clock. McKee, the pass to Ewing. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Thunder have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. Jalen Duren is second.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
And it's the Force with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Pass to Butler. Clock at 6. Here's Ewing. Covered by Duren. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Selfless play by Butler, using the pick and roll to move the defense and get his guy a good look.
Outside, Williams. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Ewing passes to Moncrief. Here's Ewing. Launches it. Williams grabs the board.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
That's a great shot. It just hasn't been his night.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Butler against Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to SGA. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. McKee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Moncrief. He's scoreless. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta.
Creating spacing. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the night and his 2nd this half.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of this.
Against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Koloko. Shot clock at 5. They're running. Here's Anthony. Finished off the break. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Pittsburgh?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Pittsburgh. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Kittles. Now here's Adebayo. To the wing on the left. Cummings passes to Adebayo. Smith outside. And stolen by Anthony. And here's the fast break. He goes up, and Anthony slams it in.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Thunder trail by 3. Pass to Koloko. And here's Smith. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Cummings passes to Kittles. Here's Anthony. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pittsburgh making a switch here.
Number 31. Number 31.
Here's Adebayo. Clock is at 3. SGA with a steal. A nice shot by Kittles. Kittles has got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
To the inside, looking to win the run.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Anthony in the post, covered by Smith. 6 to shoot. Anthony in the post. He's against Smith. Anthony misses. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Koloko. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 1-point Pittsburgh lead.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Force on top, up 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Could be an exciting finish. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got, Smith out there with Williams. And it's Koloko in at the center position.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
Pass to Kittles. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's LaRue, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
That's just his first turnover of the game. For the most part, he's been very reliable.
Both teams will make substitutions. Pittsburgh trailing. Here's Moncrief to the paint. Here's Ewing. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams with the screen from outside the arc. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 5 rebounds in the game. Anthony, the pass to Moncrief. Now Butler. They set the screen to the middle. Turin with a steal. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Off target at the rim. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Ewing. Here's Kittles. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. And now a 3-point Pittsburgh lead.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's LaRue. Smith with a screen on Anthony. Williams from long range. Connects from downtown.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Kittles from about 16. Duran with the rebound.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Pass to LaRue. Smith in the high post. It's tipped. Puts it up from the high post. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Kittles has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Moncrief, no good on the triple. The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter to take the lead. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Ewing's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Butler right to the heart.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. SGA's checked in for Oklahoma City. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Moncrief. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Clock at 4. Pass to Kittles. Over Williams. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making it.
Here's Ewing. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Fires the 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Pass to Kittles. Some nice ball movement by Pittsburgh. And Ewing gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Pittsburgh lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And the Thunder shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Outside, SGA. Inside. Here's Duran. Blocked! Here's Moncrief. Anthony outside. From the high post. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a bucket.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Pass to SGA. To stop the drought. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Duran.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Pass to Butler. Down low. And he throws it down with one hand.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
I just love the ball movement.
Personal foul.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Trent, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 9. Fires the three. Rebounded by Adebayo.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Here's Moncrief. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duran with a steal. Outside SGA. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Here's Ewing, covered by Duran. And that's in!
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Duran pulls it down. Butler's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Let's loose for 3. Can't get it. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Right side Adebayo. Butler. He shoots. Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
So Pittsburgh wins it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce,
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. Not really the start he wanted to have for his NBA career, but the season is young. He can still fight his way, guys, into the conversation.
And clearly, he's still finding his footing in the league. It hasn't been quite as smooth a start to his season as many had hoped for.
And this is why it's hard to judge a player in their rookie year. Everyone develops at their own pace. Not everyone will have instant success.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Harper is out there with Michael. Jordan, and it's Dennis Rodman. Then it's Pippen, and it's Love in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Rockets, Malone is out there with Green. Then it's James. Then it's Curry. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love. And even though we're very early into the season, Stan, what do you make of the top teams in the league so far?
Well, Kevin, there's some that have definitely impressed me so far, but it's a long season. I want to see if those at the top can keep playing at that level throughout the year.
Now here's LeBron. On the wing, Malone. 6 on the shot clock. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
They get it again. Love can't cash in from close range. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. LeBron's shot is off. We play just over a minute here in the first. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
And here is Curry. Takes a 3. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by Jordan.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
For the 3, that falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Jordan's got 5.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Curry passes it to Malone. No good on the shot. Some solid defense by Rodman. Harper kicks to Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And the way they matched up in that game, it just seemed like everything fell into place for them.
Curry against Harper. Jordan outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Jordan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Number 1, the Bulls. The Rockets 4th.
Both really good defensively last season, and that showed up in those steals numbers.
Up against Green. Outside Curry. Malone kicks to LeBron. 6 to shoot. To halt the run. And Stephen Curry gets the three.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
It's Jordan on the wing. And James pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Now, here's Harper. He had 10 points in the win again.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Outside, Rodman. Pass to Jordan. Over Green. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Rodman. Jordan's got 10 points.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Curry, coming off a solid outing against Washington. It's hauled in by Pippen. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here's James. The Bulls getting the bucket. Curry, wide open. The Rockets with another miss. Bounce pass from Jordan. And Love gets it to go.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. Bulls on D. 6-point game. Payton with a screen on Harper. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 29 points a game last season. 6 assists and 7 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yeah, their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to depend on.
Steve Kerr's checked in for Chicago. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Bulls making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Now here's Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Houston.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
James against Pippen. Trying to get something going. Gilmore grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 6. Kerr, the pass to Kukoc. The 19-footer is on the money.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
McGinnis, defended by Curry. Castillo. Over Kukoc. Another miss by Houston. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Kerr, the pass to Pippen. Kerr dishes to Pippen. Fires from the line. Eaton grabs the miss. It's trailed by 8. To the inside. Here's James. Takes it off the glass.
And I think LeBron is most comfortable inside using his length and athleticism.
Pass to Kukoc. Kerr outside. Pippen a screen. Kerr kicks to Pippen. No good on the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's McGinnis into the lane. The shot goes in. First shot, first best.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Now, here's Curry. He's guarded closely. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Yeah, lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now, just a 2-point Bulls lead. And so, it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Kukoc passes to Pippen, and stolen by Payton. It's LeBron with the drive. The shot, no good. And Chicago shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Houston making a switch. Anderson's checked in.
Number 33.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. LeBron outside. Launches it. And Pippen pulls it down. So it's Chicago now, trying to end the drought, and Kerr gets it to go on the assist by Pippen.
And good-looking mid-range J from Kerr. Terrific at taking advantage of that area of the floor.
Here's McGinnis, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Bulls. They lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, coaches love to say, turn defense into offense, and clearly they've been forcing the issue on that side of the ball.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, oh my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. Anderson outside to the right side. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Outside, Jordan. Over McGinnis. Chris Anderson pulls it in. He gets trailed by 6. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Curry outside. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Pass to Love. And here's Kukoc. Great D that time from Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Yao checked in for Green, and Malone's subbed in for Chris Anderson. Bobs it up for Jordan. Kukoc can't get it to go. Rockets trail. To the middle. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
There's some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Kukoc pass to Jordan. Over McGinnis. Yao with the block.
At 7'6", Yao is a huge shot blocking threat. Got to be careful shooting when he's roaming nearby.
Second shot opportunity. Rodman with the block. Harper in the corner. Back to Rodman. And a wide open look for Jordan. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Rodman's got his third assist on the night. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. While we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. You take a look at Jordan, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Pass to Curry. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Chicago leading. A deep three from Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Back to Curry. There's the pick. From downtown. And it's Harper with the rebound. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Jordan kicks to Harper. Kukoc passes to Rodman. And 3 from Jordan. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Rodman's got 4 assists in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Curry passes to Yao. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And when you foul Ming, you really got to foul him, or else he'll power through and finish.
And the Rockets making a change here. James has checked in. Scottie Pippen's checked in for the Bulls. The Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9. No one covering. Jordan's got 20.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside Curry. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rodman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Harper. Back to Jordan. They grab their own miss. Rodman goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Yao Ming.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Curry on the wing. He's got 9. Goes up on the wing. Out to Payton. James, the bounce pass. Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Rockets.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's Rodman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Malone. Bulls have gone 1-for-1, making their previous attempt at the line. And the first one at the line is good.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
And both free throws good for Rodman. And so Curry will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 6. James kicks to Curry. Pass to Eaton. Here's James. Uncovered. Gilmore grabs the miss.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
On the wing, Rodman. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Payton with a screen on Pippen. And here's James outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Outside Pippen. Pass to Pippen. And Rodman with the basket on the assist by Pippen. Rodman's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Curry looking it over. Houston moving it around. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Curry against Curry. Back to Rodman. To the paint. Got a piece of it.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Payton.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Houston. And both free throws good for Payton. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Pass to Rodman. Outside Pippen. Right side Pippen. Back to Kerr. Shoots over Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. Eaton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Curry. 12 points for him. Green kicks to Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 15.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
It's deflected. Pass to Kerr. Pippen outside. Rodman sets the screen for Pippen. Lays it up off the glass. 9 points for Dennis Rodman.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Curry against Kerr. Curry kicks to James. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
Houston making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Michael Jordan is checked in for Pippen. Here's Kerr. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Gilmore. Back to Kerr. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. Clock at 6. Fades. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Takes a step back. Curry from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. Bulls lead by 1. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thanks a lot. Coach Billy Donovan here with us. And
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year, those darn Supersonics.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
This is where your ball movement really helps you. Against this defense, you cannot afford to just be stagnant.
Kenny, that's a good game plan.
That's it, Shaq? That's your full analysis?
Okay, good game plan, Kenneth.
Okay, then. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a one-point game. They've got Draymond Green. Curry is out there with LeBron James. And it's Malone. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bulls.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Malone. Good work defensively by Rodman. Chicago leading by 3. Now here's Jordan. Over Green. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Rodman. Rodman's got 11 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 3rd assist on the night. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Rodman outside. Pass to Harper. Love outside. Got some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown. Harper's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside, James. And another 3 for Houston.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside Harper. It's Jordan on the wing. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
It's Curry outside, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Pops it up for Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Chicago, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That free throw missing. The Bulls making a switch here. Kukoc is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. LeBron outside, pass to Eaton. For the tie, yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Bulls in second.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Harper. And here's Jordan outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Jordan's got 26.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Curry's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 3. Pippen, the pass to Kukoc, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Yao checked in for Green.
And the Croatian swingman Kukoc, a valuable, multifaceted player who can do a little bit of everything.
Outside Curry. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
Chicago's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Left side, Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Jordan's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Outside Curry. Here's Eaton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Eaton's got 4 this quarter.
How about the energy he showed on the glass? Outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it.
And stolen by Yao. Here's Curry. Here he goes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 4-point Bulls lead. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Harper up top. Here's Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Pass to Eaton. Kukoc with the steal. Down low. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Harper. Harper's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers, that they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes. And with his height, Kukoc doesn't have a long way to go for the slam. He just pops up there and puts that one down.
Outside Curry. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
Man, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Here's Curry with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Curry with the steal. James outside. Pass to Yao. Yep, it counts. Yao's got 7. The Bulls leading by 7. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Chris Anderson is checked in for the Rockets. Gilmore passes to Curry. Now here's Harper. Inside, stolen by Anderson. And it's Curry at the elbow. It's stolen by Kerr. And Harper slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Anderson's shot is off. Chicago leading by 9. Harper kicks to Kerr. Michael Jordan on the wing. Jordan drills the 3.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
LeBron outside. Pass to Curry. Six to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. And here's James outside. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They set the screen. Rebound by Yao. Rockets trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Curry. Launches a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jordan. It's rebounded by Houston. 58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's the teardrop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Even as a rookie, LeBron James has better court vision than most players in the league. He's a point guard in a power forward spot.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the 2nd free throw. 54 seconds left in the 3rd. Now, Jordan. He has 35. Pass to Love. 5 on the clock. Over Malone. And he can't bank that one in. And gets trailed by 11. Here's Curry with the 3. Connects again from distance.
He's got his defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Love with the screen on Curry. Jordan outside, over Green. And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll return shortly. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Pippen. Michael Jordan is out there with Harper. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Love in at the 5. Curry outside. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
with it. Pass to Malone. Over Rodman. Malone, no luck. The Bulls leading by 10. And here is Harper. Michael Jordan on the wing. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Harper's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Malone. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Outside Harper. Outside for Jordan. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeed.
It's Curry outside. Good, another from three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Making a change here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Harper kicks to Pippen. Here's Jordan. Oh, the focus inside by Michael Jordan.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Green with a screen on Harper. Pass to Green. Takes the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game. In the corner, it's Jordan. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Over James, and Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 43 points.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Curry way outside. It's rebounded by Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires from deep. Kept alive.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Outside, James. Curry outside. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Curry is just lethal from outside. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Outside Curry. Harper with the steal. Pass to Love. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's James. Outside Curry. They kick it out to Green. 6 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. And they recover it. James, the pass to Curry. For 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Love's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And 3 from Jordan. Iman Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Got that bucket in no time at all. Jordan's got 45 points.
But just the ability to stop on a dime and then quickly rise and fire. This is how Jordan gets the separation he needs.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Number 53, Artist Gilmore.
Green taking his time here. Back to Curry. There's a screen. 4 on the shot clock. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Harper wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Outside Curry. Kicks it out to James. Houston moving it around. Here's Curry with the 3, and it's Jordan with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's trailed by 12. James finds Curry. Over Jordan. Curry, good. Curry's got 40 points.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Now Jordan, and stolen by LeBron. With the shot, and he misses the J. Chicago leading by 10. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Pass touched by Curry. The Rockets making a switch here. Malone's checked in. Green against Jordan. Now here's Pippen. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Pippen. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Gets trailed by 11. A floater, and they pick up the 2. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead early. Off target from outside. And for Houston, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. It's again. Here's Curry. It misses.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Curry. Here's the shot. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. That's off. The Bulls leading by 11.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bulls.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Michael Jordan.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Can't get it to go. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Green. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Michael Jordan.
shooting guard. Standing 6'8", number 7. Number 7. Starting at the other guard, at 6'6", number 20, Anthony Black. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. At small forward, at 6'6", number 43, Mark McGuire. At center, 6'10", number 54, George Mikan. The head coach of the Boston Celtics is Joe Mazzulla. Let's hear it for the Boston Celtics.
So here's Dallas' starting group. We've got Davis. Flag is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Asenge in at the 3. And for Boston, they've got Anthony Black. And it's Tatum in at power forward. When it comes to this time of the season, Graham, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Pass to Aguirre. Five to shoot. Off target from outside. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Davis against Tatum. Here's Aguirre. Pass to Mikan. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Here's Flag. Now here's Davis. Pounded by Tatum. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night here.
At the line for the Mavericks, Anthony Davis, shooting 1.
That free throw good from Davis.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
The 3. Davis with a rebound. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. This is their first chance this season playing Boston. To the paint. Pass to Asenge. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Lillard left side. Takes the 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Aguirre. Back to Tatum. Defended by Lillard. From deep three-point range. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon. Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Here's Lillard. Following the bucket by Boston. And again, it's Dallas.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Outside Tatum. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's stolen. Here we go. Here's Flag. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
They get it back. Here's Mikan. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Davis. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Shoots over Tatum. Davis misses. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Mikan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for 2, George Mikan.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
To the middle. Back to Lillard. Pass to Flag. Davis a screen to the inside. 5 on the clock. And finished off by Davis.
Great work by Davis in the screen roll. Good at making himself a big target in these situations.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Celtics, 3rd.
Well, last year they took great pride in rebounding, understanding the importance of winning the possession battle.
Tatum a screen on Lillard. Puts up a 3. Davis with a rebound. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Tatum passes to Black. They set a pick. Pass to Aguirre. Puts the move on. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Out to the wing. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's the Singate. And it's Mikan with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And Aguirre gets it to go.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Dallas leading by 5. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Boston shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Back to Tatum. Pass to Aguirre. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Right side Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Looking now at some numbers for Cooper Flag. Celtics trail by 7. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Outside Holiday. It's Lively, high post. Clock at 6. Pass to Alvarado. Over Lillard. To the left side wing. Rice. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Lillard up top. Alvarado defending. And here's Lillard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Holiday. Here's Alvarado. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And far from the best shot. But all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
2 minutes.
Outside Holiday. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Dallas leading by 7. Lillard outside. Beasley outside. Pass to Fears. Launches a 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Down low. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. 58 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Fears. Back to Beasley. To the paint. And Alvarado gets it to go. And now just a three-point Dallas lead.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
There's the 3. Boston with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of the team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
Pass to Flag. The 3 ball. Lively grabs the miss. Here's Rice. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Dallas on top. They lead by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Fears out there with Flag. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Beasley in at the power forward. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
First free throw is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Dallas leading by 5. Nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Flag. And he's going for the oop here. It's 2-on-1. From behind the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Here's Fears. A 14-point game for him in the win against Golden State. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And the Celtics shooting just 35% from the floor. Pass to Rice. And there's a pick. Here's Aguirre. "17-foot shot on the way, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Mavericks lead by 5. Pass to Flag, lets it go from deep, and it's Mikan with a rebound. Black outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." PA?
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so it's Boston with it. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Here's Tatum. And it's blocked by Davis.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach is high. Come on, man. That was never going to happen.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Mikan, that's good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flag, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Well, Davis gets to the line a lot, and people don't talk about it, but he's an excellent foul shooter.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Boston in second.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Davis. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Mavericks foul and First personal foul, second team foul.
Outside. Tatum with a screen. And it's Black penetrating. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Misses the 3.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
from 7 feet. And it's flagged with a rebound.
He looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And the Celtics making a change here. Holiday is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Lillard's checked in. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Asenge, and here's Davis. Got a hand on it. The kick to Tatum. Now Black. Here's Aguirre. Just 5 to shoot. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving that D. He's giving them problems tonight.
Black passes to Aguirre. Back to Black. There's a screen. The 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Rob! Now the Celtics on the move. Moving it up. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's gotten his second bucket.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
On the wing, Davis. Mikan with a rebound. Mikan's got 5 rebounds in the game. Black passes to Aguirre. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Aguirre's got 8.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Lillard against Holiday. Davis. Holiday grabs the miss.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Aguirre. He drops it from range. He's got 11. And so it's Dallas with it, leading by 5. On the wing, Davis. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Monday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns.
And for that game against Cincinnati, things starting to solidify as that game is going to be number 10 on the year for them. Teams will be getting sharper every time out.
No good on the free throw. And the Mavericks making a change here. And he's good on the second.
I like his aggressive approach this quarter, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And a chance now to check out the scoring distribution between the front court and back court players tonight for the Mavericks.
And their front line has really stepped up offensively. But you have to credit the guards for making sure the big men get the ball.
Celtics trail by 6. Alvarado outside. Back to Holiday. Pass to Lively. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Softly drops in the floater. Asenge's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
A minute 37 left in the half. Three-pointer, Holiday. It's rebounded by Dallas. They held a 12-point lead earlier. To the middle. Here's Lillard. Lillard converting inside.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the three balls weren't falling early on.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Rice. And here's Holiday for three. And it's flagged with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Lively with a block. Here's Rice, coming off a 22-point game against Denver. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Third team foul. At the line, Olbrich. At the line for 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Pass to Asenge. Now here's Davis. Here's Asenge. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Asenge's got 6 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Absolutely jaw-dropping. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You look at the Celtics. They've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're up.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
The Mavericks lead by 9. They've got Anthony Black, and it's Mikan in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Davis against Tatum. It's deflected. Boston on offense. Black with it. Here's Aguirre. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Aguirre's got 13. Pass to Asenge. Here's Flag. Outside Davis. The 3 is up. And it's Flag missing.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Now Now here's Black, defended by Lillard. Nice ball movement by Boston. 4 on the clock. Here's Black. And it's Flag with a rebound. Dallas leading by 7. Inside. The shot misses.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Here's Aguirre. 13 points in the game.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Asenge. Here's Flag. Fires from deep. The rebound, Celtics. Vikings got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Black passes to Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Pass to Asenge. To end the cold spell. And it's Mikan with a rebound. Mikan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To the inside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Davis a screen. Here's Asenge. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Asenge's got 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Black outside. Pass to Tatum. Fires from the line. And the shot falls short that time. The Mavericks lead by 9. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Tries to break his ice. That one goes. Count it.
Woo. Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Mavericks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
He's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Black. And Dallas making a change here. Here's Spears, still without a bucket. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Counted from distance. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Outside Tatum. Here's Aguirre. He's got 13. On the wing, Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum with a screen. No good from the wing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Count that bucket. Flag's got 10.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Lillard outside. There's the triple. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Holiday. Pass to Aguirre. And Fears pulls it down.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Here's Flag. A shot from the high post. And again, it's Dallas.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Aguirre. He's got 15. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Beasley.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that, guys.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. Lillard can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 12. Outside Holiday. Pass to Fears. Over Holiday. Hits the front of the rim and out. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Tatum. He's guarded by Beasley. Shot from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Flag's got his 6th rebound on the night.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Rejected by Lively. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Alvarado outside. Back to Holiday, to the middle. And Lively with a basket on the assist from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. 1 minute left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Lillard outside. Here's the 3. He can't hit that time. Celtics trail by 12. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Rice. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And the 3 off target.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Now here's Lillard. 14 points for him. For 3, Fears. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
3 points.
Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 17 at the end of the period. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We got some great looks. Defensively, we're getting stops too.
And Jason Kidd, happy with the way his team is performing, hoping they can maintain momentum.
Well, they're working together, both ends of the floor, and doing a great job of playing at their pace.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for Dallas. Damian Lillard out there with fears. Then there's Davis, and it's Beasley in at the 4 spot. Dallas leading by 17. Pass to Asenge. And here's Lillard. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Black outside. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Flags checked in for the Mavericks. Pass to Asenge. Now here's Beasley. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Now here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. Just 3 to shoot. Rice grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 20. Here's Black. The shot. With 1 on the clock.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Pass to Asenge. Lillard looking around. Let's go with a 3. And it's Mikan with a rebound. Mikan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Alvarado right side. Lets it fly. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Black, left side. Here's Rice. It's rebounded by Asenge. Asenge's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Flag. Pass to Lillard. Knocks it loose. Here's the break. Here's Alvarado. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Makes the noise.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Lillard will bring it up for Dallas. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Flag. They still need this. They get it again. And Davis slams it home.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
Pass to Aguirre. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Mark Aguirre. At the line for 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. The Mavericks lead by 17. Pass to Flag. Davis from long range gets the 3 ball to go. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Shot clock at 6. And Aguirre gets it to go. Aguirre's got 9 points now in the second half.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Rebound Boston. Black outside for 3. The shot no good. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And Asenge gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Davis against Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston to the paint. Who was stolen by Lillard.
6'3", number 0, Gilbert Arenas.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce on the sideline. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. You take a look at KD, not in the top 5 currently. He's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And he's enjoyed a very solid start to his rookie campaign. Things have gone pretty well for him thus far.
I'm impressed by his contributions. A few of the other rookies are getting a lot more attention, but this guy's playing a valuable role for them already.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Barry is out there with Harper. And it's Unseld in at the 4. And for the Clippers, we've got Petrovic. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Ellison in at the power forward. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Now we'll hear from Ali LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Ali?
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get to his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
All right, Ali, thank you so much for that.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Harper against Arenas. Harper the pass to Unseld. Here's Barry. The 3. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Thompson outside. Back to Arenas. Pass to Ellison. O'Neal a screen on Harper. From deep, Arenas. San Antonio with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Here's O'Neal.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. "16 feet away. Moves back up. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Arenas passes to Ellison. Shot clock at 5. Thompson in the corner. And it's Harper with the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Unseld. Here's Barry. To the inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Big time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you gotta push him out of the paint.
Harper against Arenas. Down low, Ellison.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Pass to one zone. Here's Barry. He's covered by Thompson. Barry misses.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Thompson dishes to O'Neal. O'Neal sets the screen for Arenas. Trying to get open is Thompson. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Back to Harper. They set the pick. Sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the basket by Arenas. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
So it's the Spurs now, following the basket by Gilbert Arenas. The shot, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
On the wing, Thompson. His last outing, he had 24 points. Over Barry. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest. Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
Clippers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Jacks up a three. A rebound by the Spurs.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wembanyama, no good.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Pass to Ellison. On the wing, Arenas. He's guarded by Harper. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, it's rebounded by Enzo. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to Cleveland.
It really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
The Clippers trail. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Johnson outside. Pass to Hornacek. Johnson the screen. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Now, Sohan is guarded by Johnson. Now here's Durant. Throws it from outside.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Johnson. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. And here is Diop. Offline with his 3. Unzel, the pass to Alford. Durant up top. Pass to Unzel. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And he makes both free throws. Clippers trail by 5. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Mitchell kicks to Dion. Hornacek dishes to Mitchell. Top of the key. Rebound San Antonio. Unsel's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
Now, here is Hornacek. No scoring in this one. To the middle. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. They set the pick. Soham, the pass to Unseld, and they pick up 2. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Intercepted. Stolen by Kessler. Mitchell kicks to Hornacek. Johnson the screen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Kessler the screen. Here's Hornacek. Stolen. Here's Unseld. Pass to Alford. Here's Unseld. It's up a 3. And it's sent back by Kessler. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's San Antonio ending the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court for San Antonio. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Harper is out there with Castle. And it's Durant in at the 3.
And he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
Back to Harper. Pass to Sohan. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Clippers trail by 3. Now here's Arenas. Here's Petrovic. This one for 3. Rebound by Sohan. Wembanyama with it. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
It's easy to get a good look from mid-range when you tower above everyone. Wembanyama.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Outside, KD. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
And great ability to also play inside due to the size of Durant.
Pass to Ellison. Thompson outside. To the inside. Harper against Arenas. The 3 connects from 3-point range. Arenas has got 5 points in the quarter.
You have to honor the 3-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Castle with the bounce pass. Good. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Arenas against Harper. Arenas kicks to Thompson. Kevin Durant with the rebound. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Spurs.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and then drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the official's job harder.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Back to you.
And that is saying something. Okay, thank you, Allie. Arenas can't hit. Thompson against Harper. Pass to Barry. Lets it go with the 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Petrovic. The baseline J. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got his 4th assist in this one. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
San Antonio making a switch here. Alford's checked in, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Kessler's checked in. Here's Arenas in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Mitchell comes in for Klay Thompson. Pass to Alford. Over Arenas. Alford's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Fade away. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Arenas.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Harper. Now Durant. Good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Petrovic. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Arenas, and he banks in the layup. Arenas has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi.
So, for the Clippers, Diaw comes in for Petrovic. And it's Hornacek in for Gilbert Arenas. Stephon Castles checked in for San Antonio. Back to KD. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got his 3rd assist on the night. Okay, time for an injury report.
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio, and it looks like it's a severe ankle sprain. It's a serious injury, but they're hoping he's avoided any structural damage. With an injury like this, it's going to be a slow healing process. Unfortunately, he'll be out for a while, guys.
Allie, thank you for the update.
That's so true, but it is also what we expect to happen. It is part of every professional sports league. In the NBA, the schedule, obviously a grind. Injuries happen, but we hear this all the time. It's next man up. Somebody's injury could be an opportunity for somebody to get minutes and do something with those minutes.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From 13, Harper's shot is good. Harper's got 5.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Hornacek is screen on Castle. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. To the paint. Here's KD. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead. Johnson right side. Kessler finds Johnson. There's a good screen. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by the Clippers. San Antonio leading by 5. Durant with the screen on Mitchell. Hornacek with the steal. Mitchell passes to Hornacek. Here's Johnson. Oh, that's blocked. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Harper sets a pick for KD. Back to Harper. Pass to one zone. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 4 assists in the game. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. And here is Mitchell. Still yet to score. Just 5 on the clock. Hornacek outside. Misses and the dry spell continues. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Looking at San Antonio, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Los Angeles Clippers.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from 3. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Clippers trail by 7, so Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Thompson. Then there's Petrovic. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Ellison in at the power forward position. Here's Harper. Castle up top. Scoreless thus far. Thompson passes to Arenas. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Ellison. Rebounded by the Spurs. Unsel's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of power. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give them a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Petrovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On deep, Arenas. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, flexing Wembanyama!
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Ellison. Here's Petrovic. Clippers moving the ball around. O'Neal kicks to Thompson. And here's Arenas. He's guarded by Harper. The rejection by Wembanyama. Castle. Good on the bucket. Castle's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Outside, Arenas. Petrovic with the pass to Arenas. Thompson outside. And the Clippers miss again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Petrovic. Outside, Arenas. Trains it from beyond the arc. Arenas has got 16.
They really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Now, Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Arenas. 5 to shoot. Here's Harper. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. 9 points for Dylan Harper.
Huge advantage for Wembanyama to see over everybody.
Petrovic with the pass to Thompson. Now here's Arenas. He's guarded by Harper. Pass to Petrovic. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bounce pass from Zohan. Castle on the wing. Here's Wembanyama. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Arenas against Harper. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Arenas.
Just cooking the D inside. Arenas blows by the contact.
And here's Harper from the arc. Petrovic with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Thompson from long range. Rebound San Antonio.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Castle, no one around him. Off target from outside.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Petrovic with the pass to Ellison. O'Neal sets the screen for Arenas. No coverage that time. Arenas has got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Castle. Pass to KD. Wembanyama sets a screen for Durant. Clock at 4. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Oh, late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards, but there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
That one's not going to go. Clippers trail by 7. Hornacek outside. Pass to Petrovic. Plays it up and banks it in. Petrovic has got 9 points. Spurs have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Dia. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And for the Clippers, they're shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Here's Petrovic, defended by Sohan. Mitchell slams it in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Out left to the wing. Sohan with the ball. Diaw's there. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here now, the Clippers. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Kevin?
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And Wembanyama throws it down.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Timeout.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Dishes to Diaw. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Big hops. from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Pass to Unzel. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Unzel's got 8.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Petrovic. Arenas a screen on Katie. Petrovic's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Durant up top. He's got 9. Pass to Unzel. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And so is Victor Wembanyama, making things happen for San Antonio. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the 4th quarter, they've got Harper. He's out there with Bones Highland, and it's Unseld in at the 5. Thompson outside. Back to Arenas. Harper with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs, and he gets it to go.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for Highland. Pass to Petrovic. Thompson the bounce pass. Here's Ellison, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the screen. A second chance effort. And all in that time before dropping in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Back to Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the lane. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Thompson. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs. Unzel's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Back to Arenas. A kick out to O'Neal. Pass to Sohan. Here's Harper and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Ellison. Back to Arenas. O'Neal a screen on Harper. Arenas attacking. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
It's fun to just watch Arenas play. He's electric. Has his own style. What an explosive play right there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
That one misses for Arenas. Spurs leading by 12. Wembanyama passes to Harper. Back to Wembanyama. from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Arenas.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
O'Neal outside. Lets it go from deep. And the Clippers miss again. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Headshot off. Good D by Thompson.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
And it's in there.
Such a terrific, efficient mid-range shooter. Thompson given space, he takes advantage.
From 12 feet out, Ellison with the rebound. Ellison's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Petrovic. Here's O'Neal. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
We see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends.
Timeout, Spurs.
Attention everyone, we've got your hoop trooper.
Spurs making a switch here. Rose is checked in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. It's tipped. Back to Harper. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Back to Arenas. And the 3 off target. Spurs leading by 10. Harper the pass to Unseld. Now Rose. Pass to Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. Clock is at 3. And they get it back. Harper against Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, he's been struggling, but they are still in line to come out of here with a W.
Basket good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. A 3 from Wembanyama. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. Harper's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Arenas. That one drops for him. Arenas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And such creativity from Arenas. Some of the ball handling moves he pulls out are just unguardable.
Wembanyama finds Rose. Thompson with the rebound. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Arenas. It's rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by O'Neal. 3-on-3. Here's Thompson over Rose. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And that one, good. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with this team. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Out to the right wing. Harper against Arenas. 5 on the clock. Thompson, and he misses the J.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
From 13, no good.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Arenas against Harper. Yes, it is good.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
San Antonio leading by 9. Now, here's Harper. Sohan with the ball. Wembanyama, a screen on top. O'Neal there for the rebound. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Harper against Arenas.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Gilbert Arenas.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. Stephon Castles checked in for Sohan. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Now Castle. Outside Harper. The 19-foot shot connects on the chain.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Spurs.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Wembanyama, and there's the 3.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And there's the whistle, the illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan.